Hey, good morning, folks. Got the 6210 loaded up this morning. Going to take a little trip, head over to the farm in Kentucky. We've got to plant some more sweet corn over there, and more than likely we're going to have to cultivate our first planting of sweet corn, at least on the non-GMO sweet corn, because last time we were over there, they had some grass and weeds and stuff coming up in there. It's rained a few times since then, so the ground should be mellowed out enough where we can get the cultivator in there and it will actually do something. So, and hopefully the weeds haven't taken over the field too bad, because I personally haven't been over there since the last time we were over there and planted. So been busy here and then with work and stuff, so going to head over there now and see what everything looks like. Do you hear that? That's right, nothing. Just the sounds of nature. No wind noise, no background traffic. Hey, I'm sure that you all are just as much excited about that as I am, because it seems like every video we do over at the house, there's always some type of background noise or wind noise, and it's just nice and peace and quiet over here at the farm. So this is where we're going to have pumpkins. Our cover crop here, it's about waist tall, so it's time that we need to come over here and spray our burn down on this field so we can get ready to plant pumpkins. I will say that pumpkin planting time is coming up quick. Probably in 2 or 3 weeks we will be ready to plant pumpkins. Our second sweet corn planting is definitely up, and our first sweet corn planting is looking pretty good. It looks like somebody's cows have been out here eating the tops off of this corn. So I'm gonna have to address that issue. And I don't know if the neighbors don't know it's out or it's just a stray cow nobody knows about, but it's been roaming around here for a while. I think Corey saw it a couple times. It was out there eating the cover crop. It's been in the barn pooping all over the place. So don't want them eating our corn for sure. But yeah, this is definitely too wet. It may go if I really wanted to push it, but I don't think there's really any need to push it, because we've got a nice forecast all week. A day or two on this will make all the difference in the world. Probably wouldn't hurt to run the field cultivator over this again, because we do got a few weeds here and there. A lot of grass actually in that area. So wouldn't hurt to run the field cultivator over it again and give me an excuse to go ahead and get that hose fixed, which we've never done yet. Now this is the 69-day corn, and as you can see, it's been eaten on. Oh man, that really irks me, because the stand is not as bad as I thought it was originally, but it's got a lot missing now due to a cow eating on it, looks like. Well, since we are over here, I might hook up to the cultivator and try to cultivate this to get some of these weeds down. There's not much I can spray over top this corn. This is not Roundup Ready sweet corn, so I'm not sure what I could get to maybe spray to kill the grass, but I'll have to do some research on that, because the field cultivator will help, but it won't get all of it. All right, so I had to stop and think a minute. Sometimes you just got to stop and think. I think I got a game plan worked out now. Just trying to, when you're dealing with moving parts, so many moving parts like we do, traveling back and forth from here to Indiana to farm, it gets complicated sometimes, and especially since we're down a tractor right now, it kind of makes things even worse. So I think I am going to go ahead and unload the 6210. We're going to go ahead and cultivate the non-GMO sweet corn. Then we'll load up the water tank, and I'm going to go get some water at the water company, and then tomorrow we'll bring the sprayer over and we'll spray the sweet corn and do the burn down on our cover crop. And also, before I leave today, I need to go ahead and pull that hose off of the field cultivator so that we can have it tomorrow as well, if it's dry enough to go ahead and till. So I think it will be. If not, it will be the next day. But just trying to equal everything out where we have the least amount of moving parts as possible, if that makes any sense at all. So go ahead and get this unloaded, and then we'll get the field cultivator hooked up. So now I got everything cultivated. Now we got to get the water tank over here loaded on the gooseneck. So we'll probably just take the pallet forks and put it on there. Shouldn't be too hard. Hopefully we don't wreck anything. That'd be great. Y'all call the meat wagon or something, would you please? I hate to die out here and nobody come to find me. But we got the tank on here mounted so I can go get some water at the water company. Normally we've got it on one of those wagons down there. The flat is pretty bad on one of them. I wouldn't trust it with 500 gallons of water. And the other, the tongue, we broke on it when we were pulling pumpkins out of the field last year. So, you know, just SOP around here. Everything's broke. The wagon's broke, the tractor's broke, the sprayer's broke, our pets' heads are falling off. Just can't catch a break, right? But we're gonna run it until we can't run no more to get this stuff done. Alright, so I made it back. I need to unhook this and maybe unhook the 6410, but jacking this up with water on there, that's not a fun job. So I'm going to see if I can maybe steal something from the Millennial Farmer and do it the easy way. Well, I forgot I'm not a millennial. I'm a Gen Xer, so everything's harder for us. Might as well get at it. All right, hold on. I don't want you guys falling off. Well, I almost forgot my old nemesis. So, I got to get this hose off here. I think last time I decided I was gonna, there's a cylinder down there, you probably can't see it. I'm gonna take the pin out there, let that swing down so I can get to this hose right here, which you can't see as well, but there's just no way to get a wrench in there and get any travel on it. So I'm gonna try that. Well, at least I still have the glove that may help me, prevent me from smashing my fingers. We shall see. Yeah, might have been easier to beat that out the other way, but we like to do things the hard way around here. Well, field cultivator 2, Ryan 0. Man, I'd really like to have a word with the genius who designed this thing. I've already smashed my thumb, and as soon as I get feeling back into it, I'm gonna take some string and measure this hose, because I've got to get a grinder now and grind the key pin off to get it out, because it's in such a location you can't get it out. You can't get a good hit on it. You can't do nothing to it. And so I don't know, I'm at a loss for words on this thing. I just really am. Should not take this long to replace a hose. All right, so we'll catch you back up later. So it's the next day, folks. But do believe I do have the proper tools now to get this cylinder down to where it is, get that fitting off, and I have already had a new hose made. So hopefully this process won't be too terrible to get done. Well, we finally have success, and we got, I don't even know if you can see that, but we got they got the cylinder off. Alright, so after some cursing and throwing some things and several deer fly bites later, we've got it back together and no leaks. I'm happy about that. If that hose ever breaks again, I'm just gonna sell it and not worry about passing. But that hose will probably outlast me. So I've got to get the truck out of the way, and then we're going to take the 6210 out here and do some tillage. Alright, so we got all that tilled and everything, and I'm going to check over the planter here real quick. A buddy of mine used this, so I don't know if he cleaned it out or not. Feels like he cleaned it out. So we should be good to go on filling up with seed, and then we're going to go plant 8 rows, which is a half an acre here in this field. It's getting kind of late. It's about 4:30. Not sure if we're going to get to spraying the pumpkin field today. Might do that tomorrow, because after we get the sweet corn planted, I still got to put this in transport mode, so because we need to plant green beans back over home. So, and as soon as we get everything done over here, I've got to take everything. Got to take the sprayer, tractor, and everything back over there. So, but right now we're gonna fill up with some sweet corn and get at it. I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready for some sweet corn. Fresh sweet corn. I think we have about 3 bags left in the freezer. And I can't tell you how many we actually ended up putting up last year, but there was quite a few. Well, folks, we've got our 4th sweet corn planting of the year done, so happy about that. Now I've got to put this thing in transport mode so we can take it back over to Indiana and plant some green beans here in the next couple days. Still got to, take the tractor and everything back over there, so maybe a couple days before we do that. Believe I'm going to end the video here. I know we still got to spray our pumpkin field, which I may or may not do tonight. Even if I do, it's going to be in another video, because it's been an eventful past couple days, so I think we've got plenty to make a video out of. anyway, we do appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much for tuning in and learning about what we do here on the farm. If you would, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button if you haven't already, and we'll see you next time. Bye.